go by Wally British. The HD Wally British came in when originally my when I first started out and realized that I needed a fan page and I already had a regular page. I was trying to ensure that those who were looking for my fan page would find me at Wally British. So I wanted to kind of change the name on my regular page because my regular page was originally Wally British because that's the name that I go by. So now I was trying to direct people to the fan page. So I turned over the fan page into Wally British and just I don't know how I came up with the high definition, you know.
Because your thing turned up.
Something just became high def about my situation since January of this year. So me just say, all right, high definition, HD Wally British, yeah, man.
Go into the Wally. I want to ask you, I don't know your name, so I'm going to have to refer to you as Wally British. But do you have a split personality, Miss British?
Yeah, I think I do.
You do? Because I want to tell you, you're funny as heck. But how do you choose the topics that you do your little podcast about? Because they're very topical. The last one that I saw from you is the madness that's going on in the dance hall with the ladies and the bottles.
Okay, well, I mean, I just choose some things that I notice what is going on when I write, or something that is an issue right now. I try to pick those type of topics. Those are one method of me choosing a topic. Another method is from time to time people suggest topics. So there are some, I cannot talk or have enough time in the world to talk on every topic that they suggest. But sometimes they may suggest one and the time is just right for it. Like this very last one I did was child abuse. And child abuse in the household, like sexual abuse, not child abuse like mother beating on the child.
But the sexual abuse.
Right. And the last video I made was one, and it was somebody who, I've been wanting to do that, but I didn't come to the right time. And just the other day, somebody suggested me, upon reading the message, I was driving and I pulled over and made the video, and it's ASAP. It was just the moment for it. So some of the videos come of me running into things, just coming up with ideas or people suggesting. That's how I come up with the topics.
Right, but you definitely have your finger on the pulse. I know you're actually in the US. You're not broadcasting from Jamaica, but you seem to have really a finger on the pulse on what's going on in Jamaica and issues.
I'm back and forth there all the time.
Right.
And reason being, my navel string and my heart string is still there.
Right.
So, we can't leave it out.
So what's your background? Do you have any background in theater, or you just born funny?
No, just born funny. I have nobody at all funny. Nobody at all for me no funny besides me. It's only me.
It's only, and I can hear that Wally British fighting to come out now. You know. So why don't you just randomly unleash it? Just let it go.
All right, I'll go unleash it. I'll go and let it go for the listeners them tonight, because we know they want to hear.
There you go.
We're going to give it to them.
Go ahead.
Yes, we're going to give it to them. I know the listeners them like the raw Wally British and want it. We're not curve anything. We're not fixing up anything. We're not filtering anything. And we're not starting around anything. We're going to give it to you just like how we want it. And I could take it out. So I could take it from here right now.
All right, Wally British. Go on, man.
Yes. Say that again.
Yes, Miss Wally British. There's a Roddy Campbell in the chat room is saying you need to do a video about the men that are wearing their pants down their behind.
And some of them look bad too, you see.
It's not even the behind, you know, it's the underwear.
Some of them look bad too, you see. Yes, yeah, I'm going to have to touch them can, but I'm coming around. I have them coming up, man. I have them coming up, but I have some other things coming up right now. Right now, I have the things them are going in the workforce. We have a video coming up about in the workforce that's supposed to come up next. Then we made a video the other day about when the man them no want the woman them. So we have a video supposed to be coming up next.
That was hilarious. Oh, when the men Don't want the
Well, the
women.
no, the other one will make the other day already saying them fi know when the man no want them. So the and then know the man them fi know say to shouldn't think of peace and safety, but we go and make
Sudden
them know that
destruction.
sudden destruction. Cause some of the time we do that want them either.
Wally British, I'm telling you, I watch your videos. Have you actually performed live in like a comedy club? Are you opening in any venues live where
Yes,
people can come and see you?
I am moving. Thanks to God, I am moving. Pretty much, it's very rare in a weekend. I'm where I reside. I am doing dancehall club hosting. I am doing stand-up type comedy.
Uh-huh.
Like we have a sit-down crowd.
And you stand
And
up in front of them.
right, I've done that. So I'm in the dance hall and I've done the stand-up and a whole lot of things,
Of
man. A
course,
whole lot of things.
you're a YouTube star,
Right.
definitely. So, I mean, where are you taking this persona? What is your ambition, or you just running with it?
Well, I'm running with it because originally it wasn't a plan. It wasn't a plan, to be frank. I knew I always had a purpose. I knew something was in me to come out some kind of way, but I couldn't figure it out. And to be frank, I was just frustrated at one point. I was wondering, what is this really? Because I didn't see where I was going or coming. I couldn't figure out what is it that I wanted to do. And but nothing beat time because my from January coming, this door just open up, and it's leading from one thing to
Thing to
another.
another?
TV show, radio show, all those are in the making. So I guess people are just loving I don't know how to say the freshness, the uniqueness,
It's the
the delivery.
personality, it's the delivery, it's the topic, and of course it's your face because you're delivering these hilarious commentaries and you're deadpan. You're serious like a judge. That is the key of a brilliant comic. Because you're not
That
laugh, you just a talk up the things. I got Wally
oh
British
God.
laughing here.
Oh my God, yes. So I'm in laugh when I finish make them and I sit down now and look at them 2, 3 times. I say, boy, this girl has something serious.
What? Absolutely. So, how often do you travel back to Jamaica? I know you said that you
a
have a
good
special affinity.
a good 3 time a year. I know that I know that this is taking off with me. I know that by the time even next year coming or before the year end, it's going to be where business. Because I know that I'm going to end up getting bookings down there,
Right.
work down there for one thing or the other. Which
Because I'm not
go
sure
ahead.
if I saw something, Wally, where you were filling in for Miss Kitty. Was that wishful thinking, or is that really happening for you?
So that I was filling in for her.
Yeah, for the fluffy diva.
No, filling in. No, I wasn't. No, that the only thing I've been associated with Miss Kitty is that I've done a radio interview with her like I'm doing now. I've done an in-studio interview with her,
Uh-huh.
and pertaining to her again, I did a the radio station she works on, which is Nationwide
Mm-hmm.
FM. They had a cook-off and like a clash competition this week, and I did a dub for her in the clash. So that's
Wow.
pretty much all. That's pretty much all the connections I've had with her. So sitting in for her, that's probably a false rumor there.
No, no, no. It's actually, we're putting it out there in the atmosphere that this is the next move for Wally British.
Okay.
That you'll be hosting her show, right? Is
No,
that
I won't. I won't. No, her.
that's not something you want to do?
Not necessarily Miss Kitty show. I haven't had an offer to host Miss Kitty show. I
Yet.
don't know where that came.
Yet. I'm speaking something into your future for you, Wally British.
Oh, you're asking me if that's something that I would love to do. Of course. Of
Right. So
course.
we're speaking it into the atmosphere so that it can become a reality.
Oh.
Ah, you see it now.
Yes, that's what you say now. Yes.
Okay.
That would be nice. That would be nice. But I know some calls are coming in, but the big call, the right call is gonna come in. I'm thinking before now and year end. in regards to something good to do with TV. I really want to counteract. I'm counteracting with the people right now in the form of a video, and then they have to listen and communicate with me via texting or writing, their thoughts and whatever I'm saying. And it is going very good. So I can just imagine them physically being able to see me and to be able to call in to speak to me. I'm just seeing where it's going to be heading places whenever it gets to that.
Absolutely. And I just wish that I'd been able to announce you as a special guest and not say a surprise guest, because I know there's such a buzz in New York, especially with the New York Facebookers in the Caribbean community in terms of you and what you're doing, and you've really hit a nerve, Wally British. You've really hit a nerve.
Oh, oh gosh. I mean, I guess it's just a blessing. It's a blessing. This is making me feel good as much as the fans them feel good. Honestly, I feel good doing what I'm doing. I never found anything that I have been doing what me love to like this, what me do, just to know and to really see and hear people saying stuff to me of how much I make their days, a lot of days.
Absolutely.
If them have a good, if them in a bad mood, them check on my video, them, and then other than being funny, for the videos, them say, it's a uplifting, is eye-opening and all of that, to think that it's me who is really responsible for that. I know that this is only the starting. I know that I want to head to maximum heights in doing this in every kind of way. Because of coming up, my personality has always been a kind, care, fun-loving person, full of humor. So, I mean, I want to let that out in a type of way and make a difference. I want to do some things, you see. I really want to do some things, them not stop here. I did a nail competition on my page the other day.
We saw that.
And, I mean, things like that is what I really want to do. I want to do things, bigger things like that. And, make somebody day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It doesn't take so much to can really make somebody day and at the same time create a buzz. So, something for people to look forward. Not people bored and have nothing to do. And, this is their little enjoyment. A lot of people has moved on from Facebook, and there's a million other social network, but right now it's my number one market, and it is still the biggest social network out of all of them. So there and then I will relax on it and try to run around there and try to make my name on it, while the people them continue to share my face, and that promoters can see me and book me on any event to talk up this.
Well, I'm telling you, Wally British, I just can't wait for a promoter. I'm going to be reaching out to some people because we need Wally British in New York. We need Wally British in New York. We need Wally British in New York. And I'm not sure how many radio stations that you've been on, but I think, as you said, the more platforms that you're on in terms of having a conversation, whether it's having a conversation with Sharon P and Pt2 on the Conduit show or talking with Miss Kitty, we need those radio producers to reach out to you so that we can build a movement. We can build that Wally British movement, bring Wally to New York. What do you think, Peter?
Definitely.
Bring Wally British to New York.
We need to, absolutely. We need to hear somebody nanga.
Exactly. We perform at the Garage nightclub up there already in the very early stages of me started,
Yeah,
and I did a backyard barbecue, but I mean, that official stage, I guess you're referring to.
Oh, you're giving me an idea now, when you talk about a backyard barbecue, Wally British. Okay.
Anything at all, me come talk. We don't go on no so mic there if me talk and talk. I will sit them at the people in like I enjoy themselves.
Wally British.
Yes.
Listen, Wally British, once they know who Wally British is, and even if they don't know, once you open your mouth, they are going to be hooked. Because you have a talent, you have a gift, and I'm like, as I said, you are the Facebook. It's like when you put up a new video, it goes viral it goes viral instantaneously, because as soon as one person put it on their page, somebody is sharing it somewhere else.
I will not talk no foolishness, I will talk reality. I will not pick no side. I will speak for the man them and speak for the woman them. I am not one of them type of woman. They will only speak for woman behalf in terms. Do you understand? And if when it comes to the man, them and the woman, then the right, them shall burn up to because we're not partial.
You burn a fire upon everything, right?
Right, we are burn a fire upon everything when I right.
I must say, I have not seen the last video that you did about the child abuse, the sexual abuse, but I'm definitely going to check it out. I mean, I love the one that you did with the women and their behavior in the dance hall. You know, these are things that people need to understand. It's not a joke thing. You're playing with your life. To be picking up a bottle and you know what they're doing, but you know, this is a Sunday afternoon, it's a clean show. I'm like, Wally British, I can't believe I still don't know your name, but I am going to get it out of you, but I won't tell anybody. For now, we're talking to HD Wally British on the Conduit show.
Right,
Wally
British in the building.
She is in the building. I'm like, I'm having a little problem here with my chat room, so I need to just reconnect and see. Yes, C Cape is saying, bring Wally British to New York. Roddy Campbell is saying, awesome, that you're so funny. They love you as an internet sensation, as a Facebook star. I'm telling you, sometimes I say that Facebook really gives some people the opportunity to be in the limelight. But let me tell you, Wally British, Facebook definitely needed to have you in the limelight. I wish the other people who are there farming the fool were as funny as you.
Right.
I love it, love it.
Different.
And say that again.
I say I'm the difference, and I want to be the difference.
You want to be the difference. You want to bring some laughter and also shine a light in some places where no light is being shone, right?
Yes.
I think definitely. Do you do any motivational speaking? Have you ever thought about doing anything like that?
Of course. I know right now where it's at. You have a lot of people looking in. That's why I'm saying I'm expecting some big calls to come in. I just waited on it because I know a lot of people looking at me for all different type of things outside the community, outside the dance hall hosting. There is that side of me too as well, because I am definitely genuine and for the people. So in terms of motivational speaking, whatever it is that I am going to speak on, I just need, obviously there's a lot of things I need before I'm able to get to that stage. Definitely cannot do it on my own.
Absolutely.
Need a team, need a whole lot of things in order to put me in a position for that. You know, but once I get the platform, whatever it is that I'm going to speak on, trust me, my heart and everything in it. This is not what me I go talk, PR talk, You understand, in terms of, when it comes to, I know sometime in the future, I know I'm going to speak on things like personal things. We have some plans, you see me. I have personal things like even, for example, young kids are waiting until the time is right for sex and stuff like that. You see me going at things like that. Right now, I don't even want to make a video on serious topic like that.
No.
Motivational speaking, I want to take them type of topic there. You understand? And put myself in it. You understand? You have enough kids right now. We are trying to reach to a stage and the time
they're not ready.
And then, parents all always stay one way and kind of own you when it comes to the parents. Because parents deal with this trick so much time. When you're a teenager, you don't feel like your mother the last person you want to hear what she have to say and think. And me understand and know that I know I've been through so certain situation I can definitely put myself, when you really talk to somebody about where you talk to them about and really want them to take note and make a difference or a change in regards to where you discuss with them. It's good when you can relate. When you can relate with them and it's like
speak their language
on the same level with them, and trust me, whenever I get that opportunity, is no stopping me. So all of that, I'm waiting for the right person who have sense and see and know and look deep beyond the line and know say, alright, well, if British can do some other things and some other something and just make the whole them happen.
Ray. Listen, Wally British says it's not a coincidence that you're on the show called the Conduit Show, because this is the Conduit Show that is it comes from me to the listening audience and back to me. So let's hope, or I don't have to hope, I know, Wally British, that this is the start of a chain, because we've done it before and we definitely will do it again. And I'm very happy that Peter and I are part of your future development. As Roddy Campbell in the chat room is saying, that Canada needs Wally British. This is an international show. We have listeners from the UK, from Jamaica, from Europe, from Israel, all over the world, listening to the Conduit show, and they're going to hear the voice that's Wally British. So,
Yes,
you know, I
Canada.
hope you're